What's up YouTube, CloudForman221 here, and welcome to the Sweden campaign for Empire Total War. We are running out of nations to do. There's only 4 I haven't done for the grand campaign on Empire. Now, I know some of you want Darth mod, but I just want a, basic Empire Total War, how the game was originally meant to be played. I mean, the mod, I am using Diggy's sound mod, so I have a little bit of the different musket sounds and stuff, but it's not going to be, all the new units and stuff. And some of that, I don't know, I just wanted to do a basic Sweden campaign here. Anyway, so you can see we're going to be doing a short campaign to control pretty much Norway, Poland, Brandenburg, awesome. Yeah, so you have to definitely take out Moscow, so take out the Russians, take out the Prussians, gotta take out the Denmark faction, and Poland. So this should be quite fun, so let's get this match, this game started up here. For a new campaign. Besides this loading screen, I will be editing out all loading screens just to make the parts a little more condensed and not waste anybody's time. You can see this is actually a picture of the English General Brad being ambushed by the French, and yeah, it's an interesting ambush there.
Your first priority should be to use your strong standing army and navy to secure territory along the Baltic Sea coast, obstructing hostile Russia in their attempts to gain a cold water port at Ingria. By rights, all the nations of Scandinavia should bend the knee to Swedish power, so expand the boundaries of your territory to include Denmark and Norway, whilst maintaining good diplomatic and trade relations with countries such as Britain and France. With Russia on the offensive, it would also be prudent to court good relations with your enemy's enemy, Ottoman Turkey.
Ottoman Turkey. Good stuff. Okay. Pretty much a lot of the world hates us. That's fine. They can hate away. And by the way, Sweden had 59 votes, and the United Provinces had like 45. So I'll be doing that at some point. Don't worry. I'm sure it will be done. So we cannot trade because our port hasn't been open though. Now that's the problem with the Turks or the Ottomans. Their protectorate is the Barbary states, or the Barbary pirates as I like to call them, and they are quite annoying. Well, they're not like, it's not like they're annoying, but they're just very well, actually they're annoying. They try to sue for peace all the time. We don't have Courland, Denmark. Nope, looks like that's our diplomacy there. We could talk to Britain, and France is more friendly than Britain. And honestly, it might be better just to fight with the French and ally themselves. That way Spain will become more friendly towards me. Oh, bummer. Okay, we'll keep trying those diplomacy tactics. Look at the standing army we have here. Good old Carl here. And we have a very poor fleet. Oh darn, I just made them all admirals and just wasted all my money. That was a new mistake. You can see I don't use navies very often. We don't even have really a port. We just have one. Okay, let's figure out. So we can make some line infantry here. Let's move our gentlemen into our school. Swedish is fun to hear. Like, I love it. Okay, first we're going to go down military knowledge. I usually start off campaigns by getting the plug bayonet and then squares. So we'll start focusing on some of the plug bayonet technology. We're going to be having a conflict between Protestants and Amnism. I haven't actually looked up what that is, but I finally figured out what clamor reform is. It's like people are clamoring for reforms to your government, and so the more research you do, the more it adds to that kind of like we want change. And I can't believe I promoted all those guys. So, here's what I'm thinking. Well, this can't be a port just yet. Wow, we gotta have to build some serious buildings here. I'm thinking we're going to attack Denmark first, and then move on to Prussia, and then we'll see, we'll just kind of hold along this line, along St. Peter's, and along Estonia and Lithuania. Wow. Around Estonia and Lavana. How can I not? Lithuania. I know there's Lithuania, Estonia, Lithuania. Okay, whatever. Going along near Estonia at the city of Riga. And with my money, this is a growing city, so you can see whenever it is growing, you want to put your industry there. Well, if it's wealthy or prosperous, you usually don't want to have your research school there. But I'm just going to let that be. I'm also going to make some peasant farms with some money I have. I'm not going to trade anything until I can get some fourth rates, because fourth rates are quite decent. I have used them myself. I was doing some practice naval battles. So there's not really anything we really need to do. We've already got the French. Wow. I think the French will be a good ally in this campaign. Great Britain wants to give me the Bahamas for this. Why would I take a... Well, I mean, it would give me a thing in the New World, but no thanks, Britain. I can keep neutral Britain, that would be great. But if I can work with France, that would be excellent, because I do get their ally. Why is everyone... Is this like a super popular... Okay, I forgot this is on very hard. So I really did not need to... Okay, so we're going to wait with Denmark for a turn here and put all the military near St. Petersburg, because I'm pretty sure the Russians just became at war with us. So we're going to double check that on this next turn here. I guarantee you, if I'd probably given them that... Good, Prussia and Austria, Poland, Lithuania, and Austria. Maybe I could talk to the Austrians. Maybe they would like to... I'll give you some money for an alliance. Let's take down Poland together. Get them at peace with the Russians. So I'm just at war with Poland, Lithuania. And that's it. Okay, cool. Now their allies join them, I guess. So, new plan. Wipe out Courland as usual. Shouldn't say as usual. Just take out Courland pretty much. That does not allow us to get some line infantry. So let's build this one. And yeah, we gotta wait for that to get some line infantry. We're a little unprepared for war at this moment. It might seem me a little defensive in the beginning of this campaign and building up my economy, but it's on hard, so the enemy will push back. But Sweden has a decent position. And I hate demi-cannons. Demi-cannons really suck. They can't move, which makes them immobile, and I used to put my artillery in the middle of my army. So we're going to try to get some line infantry over to Estonia. And then we'll probably attack Lithuania, breaking the Poland-Lithuanian contract there. Whoa, Russia demanding a whole lot, and they're offering me a trade agreement. So you're going to give me two... Oh, they're giving me this. They're going to give me 2 bad provinces for Estonia. And that, yeah, no thanks, Russia. They're probably going to declare war on me now because I refuse them. You can see the AI is pretty aggressive so far. I think this will be a good campaign. Definitely. I was doing Austria on hard, just for fun, before I... Oh, good, I'm happy Courland. Austria decided to join me. Okay, we really need something to help defend this, because I'm pretty sure they have a line infantry. No, they don't have line infantry. Good. Captain Kidd, these guys are moving in here also. I do have a decent little army here, but I'm not afraid of the Russians, but I'm wondering what the Russian intent is. I mean, Moscow's pretty easy to strike. Russia in this game is, you know, it's not... I wouldn't say they're overpowered. I actually did a Russian campaign, which was interesting, but... See, I kind of need a little bit of an army to protect me against Denmark. The problem is Denmark's building up all this stuff, which is good, but it's also bad. But I need to get some reinforcements over. Is this my... Oh, cool, I have a fishing port there. You can go here, General. And we're going to send troops to help reinforce this area because we really need them. So I'm sure we're going to get attacked. Possibly, you know, a coordinated attack. Those are just militia. You know, if I start getting some line infantry, that would be great. Demi cannon's going to get rid of this. This is going to help my income also. We're getting 5,000 a turn. I don't want to build an admiralty just yet. And 2 turns on that. Anything at home we can keep upgrading. Yeah, iron workshop's good. This will just help my economy in the long run. I think they're, oh, I forgot. Sweden goes like all the way up here, that one province. And you're gonna have fun raiding, you Poland-Lithuanians. And yeah. Austria joined again, great. Austria's at war like everybody. So I have to, this is gonna be interesting because I'm gonna be fighting a combination of my enemies here. Which means I can't leave troops. It's kind of like, I don't know, I can't leave cities undefended necessarily. These guys are gonna have fun raiding. But the thing is, if I move, then I'm in trouble. For some reason, when I click the Navy, it drops the frame rates down a lot. So I'm at like, I'm usually at about 50. 50 now with the new graphics card. Well, it's relatively still new, right? It's from a month ago or something. Before I mean, the thing my computer came with, the GT 440, was just, I mean, got the computer in 2010, right? That was just not good for games like, I mean, it was okay for games like this and stuff, but not on any of the higher settings. You can notice how they're doing like no damage whatsoever. I don't see any kind of Russian armies here yet. Okay, I don't see any Russian armies, so I'm actually going to take this army out and confront the Swedes and the Poles. And we're going to fight this battle. Okay, welcome to the battle map here. See, I only have 2 regular line infantry units. And again, all they have is just militia. But I do have these awesome, like, these guys are, not these guys. I cannot pronounce this to save my life, but these are kind of light horse units that do look kind of like conquistadors, so that's pretty cool. I also have my pikemen. So here's the plan. They don't have a wall to camp on, do they? Good. I hope not. I don't think they're going to do it. So to move up our infantry, move up the cavalry, kill their general with my cavalry, and then make sure not a single militiaman gets away. This is a bold move from the computer on hard. Oh, they did. They just sit behind the wall here. You can see this militia's like lined up single fire like they're going somewhere. How do you even do that? Like, I'm okay, it takes away pretty much half their forces. If this general, you know, dares to come up, I'll get rid of him. And you know what's interesting? The pikemen, even though they have that bonus versus cavalry, they do fight with their swords. Unless you put them in the pike wall. I've never really used the pike wall formation. Or the pike, well, the pike square could be good. But on the early period like this, I don't know, I just haven't used that before. Yeah, Poles are still lined up here. Cinematic zoom. That guy looks like he just has a piece of grass in his mouth or something. Let's go back to my men. You can see we're coming over the wall. We're going to get in range of these. New here, Diggy sound mod here. You can see Diggy, not Diggy, you can see the enemy general's bodyguard is trying to maneuver around the flank. Maybe he wants a gentleman's fight, my general against his. You can see the enemy has now come out of their wall defenses and are forming up to try to shoot at my cavalry, possibly. You can see my general is going in, hopping over the fence. We got a nice charge there. We're going to hopefully kill the enemy general, who is right here. Oh, that guy got knocked out of his horse. Kill him. Get him. No, guys. Chase after the general. There you go. His idea. He's like, for Sweden. Yeah, good. Anyway, I need to assist my my men here. We're gonna charge the single fire line of the Poles here, and they should be losing to a line infantry and a militia. We'll just we'll speed up that process with the regiment, no horse charging in, and then we'll have our light cav hammer this line. So as soon as the pikemen are moving in up here, the cavalry should hit these guys' flanks. Remember, the goal is to kill all these men so they do not continue their annoying raiding. And you can see there's really not a whole lot of them. My men are shooting still into me though, so we gotta move up. Yeah, that unit shattered. These guys will be shattered soon also. You can see my cavalry gone in the middle of their line there. They're doing okay. I mean, these are... Ooh, that guy got killed. And, oh, stabbed on the ground, bayoneted. You see his head was up there, and then... Cinematic camera is easy too. Okay, let's end the battle. We'll see how many men got away there. Anyway, we're gonna keep this loading screen in just because I kept talking through it. Okay, 30 men I lost, and I pretty much wiped them all out. Cool. Don't raid my farms. Okay, now what will be really interesting for me is if these guys launch an attack. Good old Courland. I don't think they will. I'm hoping they won't. Because I'd love to get some line infantry. Same here. Like, as soon as we can get some line infantry, I'm going to start building some. You know, we're going to be fending off the Russians. Thankfully, Denmark hasn't opened up a war. I am allowing them to become stronger, which is kind of bad, but I have... I'm frankly at war with two major powers right now. Unless I have an ally in Austria, you know, they're... And I do have already trade agreements. Good. Prussian, Poland no longer allies. We're not going to go to the carbines. We are going to go into square formation. Because that will help against enemy cavalry, especially in the early period. And as usual, Crimea gets destroyed. Crimean caliphate there. Interesting how, like, I mean, it's still like world news, I guess, if you're watching this video years later. If YouTube's still around, that, yeah, Crimea was taken over by the Russians rather recently, less than a year ago. And there's a lot of questions about the legality of that. I'm not going to get into, make this a news, news part or whatever. But I always thought it was kind of funny watching people's older videos and seeing something about, like, the World Cup's going on, or... Awesome, we could upgrade this even more. I'm going to do that, you know, just keep my industry strong. Okay, but I do need some line infantry, so we have 2 more turns for this, and we should be done here. So we're going to start cranking out the line infantry with my remaining funds, pretty much. And if I send half this line infantry down here, I can attack Courland, get rid of them. I'm going to push into Lithuania, and then hopefully to the capital, Warsaw, before the Austrians get there. Look at my relations with my neighbors. Still pretty friendly overall. Spain doesn't seem to like me very much. Let's see if these guys want to military alliance. What if Britain gave me a military alliance? I want Finland. Okay, nope. I gotta give away Finland. So yeah, I forgot about these. All the way up here, we do have some fur, which is just an average yield, but that'll just help me overall. Actually, let's build the mine first. But yeah, these fur things could pay off, and they do add wealth. So basically, you have wealth, right? So the mine's going to add some more wealth to this province, and you can have certain tax rate. So you have your industry, which is usually the biggest one, and our mines. You have some furs, and then you have your growth rate down here. When that is food shortage, which means, you know, they don't have a lot of food, so I need to improve my farms. And then tax is going to drive away some growth. And then you have your our government type's apparently repressive. We have a government building, which is this, the magistrate, which gives one repression. Then we have our town watch, which is basically, you know, just your basic militia in there, or that come with it. And then yeah, we have our people in government. Let's just take a quick look at our king, Karl XII. And our ministers. We're up by 54%. This guy's doing absolutely nothing. Wow. Can I make you my treasurer? Okay. This guy was really equipped for his job as Lord Chief Justice. You're doing nothing as I mean, you're a tactician. Congratulations. Better than that. Giving no bonuses as that guy. How about you? You have a harsh reputation, but you are honest. Maybe I'll get some. Let's just double check. Anyone with military experience? Huh. This guy's not doing anything though. See, that guy at least gives some things. This guy's my head. Once again, adding very little. I'm waiting for some better ministers to come out around. Okay, so let's end another turn here. One more turn, and then, well, we did have a battle, so that's good. We will end the part after this last turn, after I shift some forces away from St. Petersburg and back down to Courland, because I do want to hold Courland under siege there and just get rid of them before they build their own line infantry and try to take over my territory. Sweden's going to be an interesting campaign, definitely. Especially how many people I'm at war with already. Awesome, a gentleman was just recruited, and he will march down to here, and we'll bring our navy. Our navy to pick him up. And see, Courland still doesn't really have a force. They're one turn away. They're one turn away from being able to train line infantry, so it's very important for us. It's funny how we started building them at the same time. They killed my general? Okay, and the Russians are coming. Nothing there as I thought. This guy's actually a great assassin. I'll have more line infantry to help fend off the Russians in the next part here. But yeah, my focus right now is to get rid of Courland here. Courland, go to Lithuania, then we'll probably head straight to Warsaw. And then we do need to collapse this Danish pocket here. But while they're upgrading all the buildings to, you know, high level government chambers and stuff, I'm okay for that because I'm just going to kick them out anyway. So they're welcome to keep upgrading, not needlessly, but they're welcome to do that. This is a poor city, so you can see we get less wealth when we do upgrade. Maybe governor's residence would be good. Oh, royal palace. Let's get a royal palace back in Sweden. That should, and we get an admiralty, so we can basically do some research. To get the admiralty, we can work on naval shore facilities, which do give us a dry dock, so we can get some fourth rates and control the Baltic here. These are the fourth rates I was talking about. They're pretty pricey, but they get the job done and will help us and give us significant naval advantages. I'm gonna go take on the Barbary Pirates of the Fleet. And I hope you guys enjoyed. COD4Man221 signing off. Hope you enjoyed.